I don't know what happened. I know for a fact I did not press the end stream hotkey. Start and stop are both insert, and I had no reason to have pressed insert just now. And also, the other hotkey would have been. Oh, let's put that. Well, anyways, it's time to get back to this. Here. Copy. Paste. Send. And pin. And go back to this. So
As a merchant, staying well informed is crucial. It's only natural for me to stay updated on the events of the Lawfu before I return. If I had rushed in and out back then, I wouldn't have been much help. Instead, I would have postponed the trip and sought assistance from allies, but in that case...
We wouldn't have crossed paths.
Exactly. Based on your description, that Lord Ravager was indeed cunning. Her demeanor mirrored mine so closely that it felt like she was living my life for a few days, rather than merely disguising herself. I regret missing out on your Sanjo journey. But everything that unfolded afterward, aside from the scheming, played out exactly as if I'd been there. This leads me to consider another possibility. Phantilia had stolen a piece of my life, and a Foxian always gets even. I will not be taken advantage of. I must take something back from her as well. But after thinking it over, the only thing that could be considered equal value is the bond I have with all of you. That thought has brought me great comfort. And now I know how to speak to you properly. We've never even met before, and here you are, offering your help, just as before. I should have treated you with respect, but fear of Phantilia made me act like somebody else.
yeah, it didn't stop the stream, so what stopped it before?
I will reclaim everything I have lost.
Apparently I've already dropped some frames, so perhaps my computer's just dying already.
Dear benefactors, I extend my heartfelt gratitude to you.
I'm still a bit confused.
Looks like we're off to a good start. Moving forward, I'll definitely be trying more things like this from now on. And you, my dear benefactors, will be my source of courage.
Miss Ting-Yoon, that's way too over the top. Just don't make any risky decisions. It might overwhelm him.
We'll see. I just hope the Ting-Yoon in your memories won't be tainted by Phantilia anymore. All right, no more questions. I hope I didn't take up too much of your time. Let's continue on our way.
This is not yet the end. Please remain silent for a little while longer and smiles. Answer Ting-Yoon's final question as she departs. I want them to extend the party size limit to 5, just knowing I can have this team plus Fuguei. Oh, Dr. Edward. So I need to check real quick.
Welcome to the Dreamscape Sales Store. Dr. Edward at your service.
We're looking for some dreams to give as gifts. Something exotic and preferably captivating.
Just a friendly reminder, being too picky won't help you find the best dream. Just to dampen your spirits ahead of time. That being said, there are always some lucky exceptions. Not too long ago, I procured a dream bubble that sounds perfectly. The story unfolds in the Shinjo Alliance, where a young swordmaster strives to become the sword champion. However, his junior Foxian sword just turned 100, puts him in a tough spot.
Why does that sound oddly familiar?
Since I'm returning to the Xianzhou, I think it's better to choose something unrelated to the Alliance. Feel free to pick a few for me.
I love customers like you. So easy to work with.
So easy to take advantage of, you mean? Just don't pick anything weird, okay?
Oh, speaking of dreamscapes, I have a gift for you, my benefactors. After troubling you all this time, I couldn't leave without properly expressing my thanks. Here's a dream bubble for you. I hope you enjoy it.
Wow. That's really nice of you.
Here are the dream bubbles I prepared. Thank you for your business.
Well, it looks like everything's finally in order. I suppose it's time to head back?
Tingyun's Dream Bubble. A dream bubble gifted by Tingyun which records your journeys on the Xianzhou. In this dream, the real Tingyun never missed out on meeting you. The future is neither an initial meeting nor a reunion. We have always walked together. Go to the Radiant Fells bar. I believe you mean the Trailblazer Stern. Though you wish it wasn't true, the time has come to bid farewell to Miss Tingyun. This is not a reunion, but maybe that is not such a bad thing. When a reunion is so perfect, it gives you something to look forward to in the future. Go to the Radiant Fells bar to meet up with Himiko.
I can't believe it's time for Miss Tingyun to leave. I'm not ready to say goodbye just yet.
What do you sell? I never talked to you. Everlasting hatred. 3 technique points, you say? Himiko. You're back.
Yeah, we got delayed on the way. Mr. Yang will explain in detail when he gets back. Has the messenger from the Xianzhou arrived yet?
Yes, we've been chatting for a while. Turns out she's an old acquaintance of yours. Yukong!
Long time no see, everyone.
I miss Yukong.
Madame Yukong?
I've imagined this moment many times. I was worried I might embarrass myself in front of you. I even rehearsed every word beforehand. but now it seems it was unnecessary. Tingyun, I'm here to take you home.
You two must have a lot to catch up on after being apart for so long. We'll give you some space. Yeah.
Madame Yukong, I wasn't expecting it to be you. What a wonderful surprise.
I wanted to come because, after all, it's you who's coming home.
Yeah, me of all people.
Your body. It's going to be tough from now on, isn't it?
I've already escaped death once. What more could I ask for? Also, it's not all bad. I might even beat you at arm wrestling now.
You're still the same, carefree as always. I have a lot I'd like to tell you, but I'll save it for the road. It's a long journey back to the Luofu. Even if we can't completely rid you of the pain, there must be ways to alleviate it on the Xianzhou.
I have no doubt. But since we're alone here, may I ask you one more thing? Do I really have to go back to the Luofu?
Why? You don't want to?
Despite Fantilia's ruthlessness, she spared me when I should have been eliminated. And why did Miss Ron Mei, who has no ties to the Xianzhou, go out of her way to save me? It seems as if I've become a pawn in someone else's game.
There are people within the Alliance who also believe that the suspect is now on the Yuchua.
If that's the case, it's all the more reason for me not to return to the Luofu and complicate things. I might as well take advantage of this situation.
Take advantage of the situation? What do you mean?
Right now, the marks of ruin inside me maintain a delicate balance. Moreover, they were created by Fantilia herself. If possible, please inform the General and arrange for me to meet with the Marshal. Maybe this body of mine can help the Alliance get one step closer to the Xianzhou's enemies.
When Ron Mei visited the Luofu earlier, she mentioned what happened to you. This coincided with when the message sent by the Astral Express arrived. The Arbiter Generals concluded that Fantilia did not intend for you to survive. If utilized strategically, this could give the Alliance an element of surprise. If we follow this plan, we must keep your resurrection hidden. But before making any decisions, I want to know what you think. If you wish to go home, I'll support you, no matter what others may say.
Then I'm glad. I shall save you the trouble of hearing what those people may say.
The road ahead is perilous. If you decide to take it, I won't stop you. Maybe I'm being selfish, but I still want to know. Are you choosing this because it's what you really want?
I've come to see myself clearly in this dream journey. Perhaps it's what people call a blessing in disguise. There is someone who can attest to my true intentions. Please follow me. She should be around here somewhere.
Ron Mei?
Is that...
Ah.
After a strange encounter, I was fragmented into multiple Tingyuns, each embodying a different aspect of my memories. And one of them hasn't returned to me, because she ventured too far. Until now.
You mean her? What is she doing?
She's captivated by something that has deeply mesmerized me. As a fleeting emotion, she's no different from a newborn. Her boarding this ship was solely down to her inner impulse. Madame Yukong, do you remember? Perhaps that was just an ordinary flight for you, but for a certain child, that was her first experience with the sky.
Of course I remember. Back then, you were still young enough for me to carry.
This game is so peak.
You probably still can. Want to give it a try?
I'm afraid you'd be too heavy for me now.
Just kidding.
I remember you kept begging me to take you to the star skiff, and even dreamed of becoming a pilot. But once you were airborne, you were so nervous that you clung to others for dear life.
This flight was a turning point in my life. The boundless cosmos unfolded before me. I was completely mesmerized, not just by the view, but by a realization. In this world, there are paths beyond waiting for us to explore. Even though I lacked the talent to pilot the star skiff and wasn't much of a warrior, I still chose to travel around with the Merchant Guild. Even to this day, this thrill still courses through me.
That hasn't changed?
Never. Now I can embark once more on my journey as a traveler of no return, exploring the paths that lie beyond. Speaking of which, how are things with the Whistling Flames?
I've left Yan Ming in charge for now. He's reliable, but he can be a bit extreme, and might not always follow your principles as a traveling merchant.
My principles. Forsake what others fight for, and take what others abandon. That's the way to navigate the world and achieve my goals. I will continue to uphold my principles. But now I've also learned that while these merchant principles may apply to humans, they falter in the face of the gods.
But this shouldn't fall on your shoulders to begin with. You are simply an innocent survivor in this war.
Madame Yukong, you were once a survivor in the war too, weren't you? In a hazy dream, I vaguely remember someone telling me that the inescapable price of survival is often more adversity.
Hmm.
But Madame Yukong, the gods use humans as pawns in their cosmic game, sacrificing countless innocent souls. Have you ever thought about making them pay?
Every moment of every day. But as inconsequential as we are, how can we escape the fate of being mere pawns?
By leveling our break effect.
If I could choose, I would never want you to become a pawn. I just wish you could still be that carefree little fox. Not caught up in this war.
Don't be disheartened, Madame Yukong. Thanks to the favor of the Lord Ravager, I've become a player in this game. Remember, it's often the unassuming pawns, the lone traveler, or the worm that subdues the dragon, that leave even the best strategists helpless.
Mm-hmm.
So, now I'll become a cunning speck of dust, and make those masterminds behind the curtains sneeze a few times.
A moment of silence lingers after that departure is often indistinguishable from parting, yet they are fortunate enough not to have to waver between the two, but luck never seems to favor everyone. Sunday! Meanwhile, at Dream's Edge. That's what the point
Is
of the
this
mask
place
is.
also affected by the Order?
No, I'm just here to bid farewell. I changed my mind along the way. This journey has too many variables. So it shouldn't matter if we add another.
How did you know she would be here?
I didn't. I had a hunch and decided to try my luck.
He won the 50-50.
It seems I can be lucky sometimes.
It's not like you to leave things to luck.
I'm trying to change too.
I don't think you need a bystander in this scenario. Go on ahead.
You're not worried I'll take the opportunity to escape?
I believe you're the kind of person that has the ability and desire to use everything to your advantage. But that everything does not include Miss Robin.
Thank you.
Now then, Mr. 1 Week.
I'm not leaving. No way.
Let him stay. He won't be in the way. I actually need 1 week to be there. She shouldn't be seen talking to a fugitive, no matter the circumstances.
You don't intend to reveal your true identity to her?
Both parties don't have to be aware that this is a farewell. I shouldn't put her at risk for my selfishness.
As you wish.
Shall we go then?
Let's go. Our journey can't begin if I can't take this first step.
Speak, memory. I depart so I can return, and by returning I shall explain my departure. Meet as the Zenjo messenger. Alright, I need to go to the databank for a second. To remind myself that on destruction, we do not have a Foxian. In the hunt, we have Fei Shao. In erudition, we do not have a Foxian. In harmony, we have 1, 2, and soon to be 3, even if 2 of them are the same. Agility, we got 1. Preservation. If I swap paths, there will not be a single 4-star preservation unit. And abundance, we got 1. So, need a Foxian Preservation, a Foxian Erudition, and a Foxian Destruction.
I am Shi, a judge of the Ten Lords Commission. By decree of the Commission, I come to the world of the living to enforce its will. Tell me what you want. I haven't got much time.
I'll be honest, I thought her name was Yi, not Yi.
I am Shi, a judge of the Ten Lords. Shi is a type of white-feathered bird. It also refers to the white pieces of a chessboard. You are talking to a puppet, not a living being. The Commission gifted me this body. The real me has already been reduced to ashes. My sister may not strike you as an extrovert, but when I have weak span to spare, her eyes light up. We'll wander around and do silly things together. In my living years, it appears I was stricken with Mara and committed terrible crimes. The Commission offered me the chance to atone for my sin. When asleep in my coffin, I often experience the memories of criminals in my dreams. But when I awake, I don't remember anything. People say the Ten Lords Commission can perform dream divination. Back then, I tried to dissuade my little sister from her actions. But now, I can see how it provided the Ten Lords Commission with many opportunities.
Wait, am I... about Tail? Talking about Mr. Tail, or... Her sister's Hanya, not Hola.
Only 38 years have passed since Huahua joined the Commission as a Spiritfarer, but she's already become a judge. The speed of her promotion is unheard of. As per the Commission's rules, it would have taken anyone else at least 500 years. My sister is tasked with the karmic interpretation of people's memories. She works relentlessly in the Hall of Karma. It's a thankless job with no rest days. Quite unexpected. You're also going on this mission?
We meet again. A pleasant surprise. It's you. How fortunate. This new look of yours must surely stir up trouble, does it not?
The Ten Lords will surely repay your assistance with kindness, General. Huahua, just stand behind me and do what you can.
I need to check. She's E6? Yeah. Face is not great. And notably no tail. I don't know what tail she's talking about. Let's see if she says something about tail.
The technique for sealing a heliobus inside Huohua's tail, though seldom
Okay.
seen on the Luofu, is not so uncommon on other Xianzhou ships. Though I really shouldn't divulge too many details. Sister, once you've passed down your judgments, why not join me for a stroll? Ah, Dragon Lady, if you have any energizing potions at hand, could you set aside some for me? Thank you. Huohua, you're here. How's work? Under control? And tail. Not causing trouble, I hope.
So let me go back to her voice line. About tail.
Back then, I tried to dissuade my little sister from her
Ah.
actions.
Right, so it was Hanya that put tail inside of Huahua's tail. Look at this silly face. And it appears that the only time that Mr. Tail actually appears is E6. Let's see, who does he have voices for reacting to team with?
Show me some of that trailblazing strength again. Enough gallivanting, kid. Better get to bed early, or you won't grow. No matter where I am in the future, I will definitely still hear your singing.
Mm-hmm.
He reminds me of the Odes of Harmony. But I caught a whiff of something behind the facade he puts on. Something real. If you ever spot a crazed teapot or a phone booth scuttling around, chances are you've bumped into one of the troublemakers from the Dream Jolt troupe. No cause for alarm, though. You won't die. Just maybe lose a layer of skin.
Go to Harmony, Tingyun, Voice, added to team with. Right, I already looked at these. Ranmei, Voice, added to team with.
Always remember, don't let life leave you any regrets. If this were the simulated universe, I'd be at your mercy. But this is real life. It's you again. It's you again. As always, there's a reward. Put a watermelon parfait in Herta's office, and Steven is sure to show up. Remember, the pumpkin ones will never attract him. Those are for warding him off.
Alright, well, I'll have to be sure to come back to this. We're on the 8th dawn. Currently on Sound of Farewell Hum's Reunion, which is part of Adventure on the 8th dawn. Still going with the Intellitron disguise. Please tell me she sees right past it.
Expect to see you here, Miss Robin.
Get that cursor out of there. Oh, right, Robin, no voice. It's nice to meet you, miss. May I know your name?
My name is 1 week. I'm a member of the Nightingale family.
Oh, you're a Dreamweaver. Thank you for all your hard work. You are all of the reason Dreamweaver has been able to recover from the crisis. This crisis.
You're too kind, Miss Robin. You must be very busy. What brings you here to Dream's Edge?
I just need to start off by saying, for the love of God, please do not replace Himiko's, Robin's, voice actresses. I'm trying to remember who else is silent this time around. What's silent? Don Hung and Stell. Those are the other two. Like, I like Don Hung's voice actor. I just don't use Hello Bennett.
Yeah.
Was currently talking about how I really hope that Himiko and Robin don't get their voice actresses replaced, because I don't use Don Hung that often. Like, I pretty much only hear him in Trials, because he is a 4-star main DPS, I believe.
And a 5-star main DPS.
Right, I guess that would also mean that Skibidi Lune would be muted. Well, actually, no, because it doesn't show up in the story, so... But, like, still, they replace one, they'll replace the other, most likely.
Right.
Judging by what happened with Tingyun, with Stingyun.
Yeah, he's one person, 2 characters.
Yeah. Yeah, I had to go back up to your message to see what the other two were, because I just know that I just got to the scene with Robin where she's silent. I've seen scenes with Himiko, she's silent. And, like, those two are standing out to me because I used Himiko earlier in the game. You know, like, when you were given the trial version of her. And then long gap between actually using Himiko due to never getting her when I lose a 50-50 or when I get something on the standard banner. Finally claimed her. Only was able to use her in a DU run because they level your people up for that. And even then, I swapped her back out because she wasn't fitting into the team. And I like her voice lines. And then Robin, notably, singing everywhere, banger song after banger song after banger song. Like,
Yeah, how do they mess that up? How do they mess up Robin in the Sunday patch? Like, how do they allow that to happen? Like, yeah.
I mean, unless parties start calling each other out, we can only speculate between if this is Hoyo not bending to demands, or if it's an agency saying, "Hey, Robin, silent. Hey, we got this new mask
I'm
here.
pretty
It
sure it's
doesn't."
an agency.
Yeah, it's like I would be 99%
Agency
certain.
refusing to negotiate.
Yeah. Like, I will put $1,000 on the line that this is not Hoyo being to blame, but just like the industry in general, and then the agency specifically
Yeah.
put in, like, alright, this is where we draw the line. Would you mind scooting back a little? No. Robin, silence. Be quiet, my dear. We're gonna get you some money. And by you, I mean us.
Oh, Himiko text, because I finally grabbed her.
Bennett, in the image that you sent earlier, about achieving immortality, who is that? Is that Honkai Impact 3rd in the first picture?
No clue.
Okay. But, yeah, I hope you had a nice last week in Manhattan.
I was not in Manhattan.
Working on that one project.
I have been to Manhattan before in my life. That was like 5 years ago.
You know, that, Albuquerque project where they're developing thermonuclear bombs.
Definitely true. Alright.
For anyone just tuning into the stream, Bennett is a thermonuclear physicist.
That's a lie.
And Robin says, I'm taking a break. I wanted to find a quiet place to relax, ideally somewhere where I could see the stars before I knew I'd walked all the way here. I know these stars only exist in a dream, but...
Well,
adventuring Trace's
perhaps
time.
the dreamscape is not so different from reality.
I hit level 80 and got the last defense one, so now adventuring is completely done with traces and levels and light cone level. So
yeah,
I'll
I have
just
all the
have
stat traces, but and I just stole Fushin's light cones. So
wow, fair. Do you have Universal?
Trend of the Universal Market? Yeah, but I think Fushin's is just better because I'm not using Aventurine on an Acheron
team.
Yeah. Yeah, I've still got Gallagher on my Acheron team.
Yeah.
I don't know whether Gallagher or Fushin is better, but I'm sticking with Gallagher for now because 2 debuffs on his ult is just too good.
Yeah. If I had to guess, I'd say that Fushin with Trend would be better, because she gives crit rate, right?
Yeah, 12% of it, which is sizable, yeah.
So,
but
now hear me out. What
Gallagher
if instead
2 debuffs on ult?
Yes. Now hear me out. What if you decided to replace Gallagher with Sunday, and then you pulled his light cone?
I'm not pulling Sunday. The man is a really good character. I've no need to pull him.
Yes, unless I become a Hoyo creator within the next 20 days, I will likely not be pulling Sunday due to just lack of savings for him. But
see, unlike you, I've not exhausted every jade in the game.
Okay, hold on
I probably
now.
could if I wanted to, but I don't want to.
There are still some missions that I have yet to complete that have jades. And achievements.
I should try mock again today.
You should use your welts that you definitely have.
I don't have welt.
For any viewers turning into the stream, Bennett does have welt.
That's a lie.
When we look up into the night sky, the stars aren't really there.
From the Express gift.
The glimmering lights we see are merely the images of stars from long ago. So, have we ever truly seen a real sky full of stars?
Also, don't let Mr. Mexicano.live here fool you into thinking I'm the Genshin character.
Please note that there are actually 7 T's in real Bennett's name.
People always get it confused with 1 T.
Mm.
Which is funny because the Genshin character is 2.
Please be noted that the silent T's are actually at the beginning of Bennett's name. You're very philosophical, Miss 1 Week. You remind me of someone I know. Do you work nearby?
No. Today is my rest day.
Oh, today's your rest day.
There's going to be a show later, so I came early to find a good seat.
A rest day named Sunday?
No way, Sunday?
Ah! A show here?
Somewhere farther away. They say it's a farewell performance. The kind that's better to listen to from afar than watch it performed live.
State of All Fires, the Angel 5-star supports who got nerfed to hell pre-release. He's only going Agron, even so her light cone is more. Well, can't compete with the other harmonies. Just a Gallagher side grade, but less SP positive. Just use Gallagher E6. Doesn't benefit much more in Firefly Teens than Harmony Trailblazer equals just a Harmony Trailblazer side grade. Beat the allegations. Pure fiction data. T0 in everything, question mark. So you get to use a trial Stingyun in the story. I might have to pull her.
Is she just so good?
It was a fantastic demonstration of her abilities, and unfortunately, while I was doing the quick lineup to see what she would say when put into a team with Ranmei, and what Ranmei would say when put into a team with her, and what what she would say to Trailblazer, it somehow slipped my mind to check if you could add her to a team with Tingyun, and if they had any lines. So
I mean, you can check, because you can just go to voice lines for the character if you have them.
Well, yeah, Tingyun doesn't say anything to Fugway, but I don't know.
You have Ranmei, you can check.
Well, yeah, but like, I did check, and Ranmei does say something to Fugway, but there could have been more. Like, I don't have Jingyuan, so I can't check either of them. I do have Bailu, so I could have checked there, because I think Tingyun does say something to Bailu, but who knows about Fugway.
Imagine Jingyuan and Sunday lines. Should have done that.
It's not too late for the story to suddenly send Sunday straight to Jingyuan's desk. And Robin says, I see. In that case, the observation deck is a good choice. You can see all of Patagonia from here. But man. And also, there's a certain bird on my screen right now that I need to solve this puzzle for.
Oh no.
It's one of the jigsaw puzzle
Miss Robin,
things.
may I stay here
Charmony
with you to gaze at the
dove.
stars before the show begins?
Of course, you don't have to be so courteous. I should be the one asking. This is Dream's Edge after all, and all the Dreamweavers are its true masters. Dot dot dot, says 1 week. After dinner.
Suddenly one day.
Sundayly, 1 week.
Still,
Charmony dove.
these stars are unfamiliar to me. I don't recognize any of them. And it makes me feel
Holy shit.
uneasy.
My arm had changed. What makes you feel this way?
Truly,
Is it because the sky is
Gregor.
so far away, or because it is the unknown?
Perhaps it's both. The Stellaron disaster may not have
Truly
had any
Gregor
real
from Limbus
consequences,
Company.
but many guests still chose to check out. Now the hotel feels quieter than before. It makes me wonder what Penacony's future will be like. I just hope it will not negatively affect you, Miss Robin.
You're too kind. I'll be fine. The disaster was unexpected, but because of it, I was able to witness many pasts and think about many futures. My only real regret is that I left some things unsaid.
Did the person you wanted to say them to leave?
Yes, he left in such a hurry that I didn't even get the chance to say goodbye.
Sometimes, what's in your heart doesn't need to be dressed up in words. Maybe he already knows what you wanted to say.
But don't you think we should put some effort when we want to encourage someone?
If you don't mind me asking, who is it that you wish to encourage?
It's someone who experienced failure recently and is about to embark on a long journey.
There are many such people on Penacony. Failure is like the setting sun to a dream chaser. It's something that happens every day. I believe they all have the willpower to start anew. Especially after receiving a smile from you, Miss Robin.
But he's different. He's stronger than most ordinary people, but because of it, people have this misconception. They think when he falls, he will stand back up faster than anyone else.
Are you saying that's not true?
It's not, because before he stands up again, he will hesitate and agonize for ages over whether that is the right course of action. ...
Failure may be a good thing for someone like that. Being able to reflect on one's actions is a valuable quality to have.
You may be right, but I still hope that he'll never change.
Why is that?
Because I have faith in the person I remember him to be. He may have taken the wrong approach when he failed, but I don't think he had the wrong intentions. We once stood together at the same starting line, but now it's his turn to fly for the stars. I believe he'll find the right path, even if he has to do it alone. We don't have to soar into the sky together, because I know we'll reunite one day, up there in the clouds. ...
I hope so.
Miss 1 week, may I ask a favor? There's a jigsaw here I'd like to finish before I leave. It's a Charmony tub. If I had a Dreamweaver's help, maybe I'll be able to fill in the missing pieces.
The dream jigsaw. I see. I'll do my best.
Don't worry if you can't find them. Just think of it as us taking a walk together.
I'm still inexperienced, so let's just hope we get lucky.
Thank you anyway. I expect the first jigsaw piece to be a part of the starry sky. As for the other piece, I hope it will symbolize wings. Also, I need to check the databank and look at the Harmony characters, because I think Harmony might be my favorite path.
Not
Yeah.
nobility SMH my head.
Look. Welt, Acheron, Kafka, Silverwolf, Jiaoqiu, Black Swan are all very cool. Gwynifen is very fun. Halo's very strong. And Luca's a cool guy. And then Sampo's memorable.
Can't just ignore Jiaoqiu and Acheron. And Black Swan.
I didn't ignore them.
And Kafka.
I said them. What are you talking about? For any viewers tuning into the stream, we are going to put Bennett into a hydraulic press tomorrow afternoon, so stay tuned for that stream.
I'm gonna play Divergent Universe.
But like, I was gonna tell you, because Abundance, the people that are not pulling their weight to, well, I think every character at least somewhat pulls their weight, but others pull like 10 characters' weight worth. Bailu, Natasha, and Lynx don't do that for Abundance. Japard does not do it for Preservation, and then there's the fact that there's only 4 people there, and only 3 if you swap March to the Hunt path. Aventuring's pulling like 30 people's worth of weight. Erudition kind of being slowed down by Jade, Serval, and Mr. T2, T0, T2, T0. The Hunt...
It's got Fei Xiao.
But it has
March.
Yanqing.
Yeah, but Fei Xiao compensates for like 15 Yanqings.
Whatever you say. Destruction kind of pulled down by Arlan and like Hook. I don't intend to be pulling Blade. But Harmony is just... They just keep hitting. Harmony Trailblazer. Fantastic. Bronya. Fantastic. Ranmei. Fantastic. Also, I just realized that I'm pretty sure Bronya was my first 5-star to get E1'd, but then it was Acheron that was my first to get E2'd. And then Bronya was the second E2 5-star. So, very happy that it was not Yanqing, Japard, or Bailu that was E1'd or E2'd first.
My first E1 5-star was Yanqing. And I have not had an E2 yet, but I hope it's Jiaoqiu. Imagine if it's Yanqing while I'm pulling Jiaoqiu.
Pain. How are your savings looking for that E2 Jiaoqiu, by the way?
I mean, I'm at like 20-something, but as I said, first of all, I have not exhausted all the Jades in the game. Second of all, he's like not even announced when he's going to be running yet, so like...
It's 3.0 second half, guarantee.
Likely.
Ranmei, goated. Sparkle, double goated. Asta, really love her burst.
And also, like, not bad for a 4-star, like...
Yeah. And you get her... You get 1 free, right?
Yeah. Because you're guaranteed to get Asta from your first ever pull.
Ah, I see. And... Yeah, I already got her E5, so she's probably pretty good, and I probably could build her for if I ever see someone say like, oh, these 4 units in particular let you 0-cycle something, and it's somehow including Asta instead of one of the 5-star Harmony units, then maybe I could try it. Tingyun, goated, like, just peak. Yukong.
That's the weakest thing Harmony has.
But it's still a peak character.
I think she... True, she's really cool as a character. As a unit, she is just jank, and I wish she was better.
Like, I'll be honest, I can't really tell you what she does. I did just read her
really,
burst where it says at
really
level
short
1.
duration buffs.
Yeah, at level 1, her burst, if Roaring Bowstrings is active on Yukong when her ultimate is used, Roaring Bowstrings being from her skill, additionally increases all allies' crit rate by 21% and crit damage by 39%. At the same time, deals imaginary damage equal to 228% of Yukong's attack to a single enemy. And when she uses her skill, she obtains 2 stacks to a maximum of 2 stacks, and when it's active, the attack of all allies increases by 48%, and every time an ally's turn, including Yukong's, ends, Yukong loses 1 stack of Roaring Bowstrings. When it's the turn where Yukong gains Roaring Bowstrings by using skill, Roaring Bowstrings will not be removed. Talent, basic attack additionally deals imaginary damage equal to 40% of Yukong's attack. It increases the toughness reduction of this attack by 100%. This effect can be triggered again after 1 turn. Bonus ability. She can resist 1 debuff application for 1 time. It can be triggered again after 2 turns. When Roaring Bowstrings is active, she regenerates 2 additional energy every time that an ally takes action. When Yukong is on the field, imaginary damage dealt by allies increases by 12%. And then her technique that lets her sprint and then gets 2 stacks of Roaring Bowstrings when she enters battle. And then Eidolons. Start of battle increases the speed of all allies by 10% for 2 turns. The allies' current energy is equal to its energy limit. Yukong regenerates an additional 5 energy. Its effect can only be triggered once for each ally. The trigger count is reset after Yukong uses her ultimate. E3 is skill and basic attack. E4, when Roaring Bowstrings is active, Yukong deals 30% more damage to enemies. E5 is ultimate and talent. And E6, when she uses her ultimate, she immediately regains 1 stack of Roaring Bowstrings. I want to know what her best team is, because who knows, maybe someday. Hanya, fantastic character. Don't know how great she works as with her kit, but... And then just Robin and Sunday.
It seems we've been blessed with good fortune today.
Is this a scrawled note left here? May your sky be forever radiant. It seems familiar.
Another Dreamweaver probably left this behind. It's a habit for this profession. They hope to use these blessings as a foundation for the dreamscape.
Like, I really want to know what the future is gonna hold for units, because I would love to pull Sunday, because I mean all the buffs that he has are incredible, but the issue is that to maximize his buffs, it has to be with a unit that has a summon.
I mean, they're going in on the summon meta for 3.0.
Well, yes, but which character will it be, and then which character will I enjoy the most that's going to be with summons? Because the Herda isn't a summoner.
Yeah.
Aglaya will most likely be the first one due to being the first Remembrance. Remembrance Trailblazer.
Yeah.
With the Chibidoki summon. And then who else already has summons? Because I know Jingyuan and Topaz.
Lingsha.
Right. And she absolutely could be a main DPS with the fact that she just casually hits for 4 billion damage while also healing and dispelling. I saw a video showcasing Sunday Huohua, Ting Yun, and Yun Li, so that way Yun Li was always having her burst.
Makes sense.
The second jigsaw piece. Is this a pair of wings or a decoration made of feathers?
Maybe it's somewhere in between the two, as a pair of broken wings.
We should keep looking.
It's okay, let's use this one. Just as before, a note was placed carefully next to the puzzle, like someone got here a step earlier. May your stage be forever illustrious. One more thing, staying fit is important, but don't forget to eat well too. Okay then.
Or maybe I'll take it all.
Already tough. Sunday, don't tell me you're shocked by what it is.
Have a look.
Do not tell me you were that foolish that you could not see its little head and beak and think, this might be a toucan. That painting feels like a blessing. It also seems to mirror someone's resolve. Even when the broken wings are no longer belong to the sky, the direction in which they fall will still be towards the stars.
Fly broken wings, Limbus Company.
Soon I shall travel to those unfamiliar stars, none of which I recognize.
This game is so peak.
You're right, Limbus Company is peak.
Silence, liberal. This is a Honkai Star Rail stream. Pardon me while I do something silly. Do that. Open up paint.
But as long as you continue to gaze upon them from here, then those unfamiliar stars will one day be the place of our reunion.
Charmony Dove. Says Robin. You still couldn't bear to say goodbye in the end. Maybe I'm stronger than you think. You must try to relax on your long journey. Brother.
That didn't seem like a perfect goodbye.
It's enough. I only meant to stay quietly by her side for a bit. But why did you do those unnecessary things?
What things?
Those two notes. If someone finds them, they can be used as evidence against her.
Huh. So you can do whatever you want as many times as you want, but I can't? I don't want to live with regret for the rest of my life either.
Live with regret?
We're almost done saying our goodbyes, right?
Welt is
Yes.
awesome.
We only have one last stop. But before we leave, I have a question I'd like to ask you, Mr. Yang. I'm curious. Why did you become a nameless?
Why the sudden interest?
I always had a feeling that you would never give up on someone who needed help. After spending time with you, I'm even more convinced of this assessment. At this very moment, there are countless worlds above the sky still waiting for the arrival of the Astral Express. Yet you and your companions have chosen to stay here. All for an old friend you never knew, and a notorious fugitive. To trailblaze means to forge ahead. Yet, you stop and spend precious time on people just passing by.
Time.
All the while you believe this is the natural course of action?
That's not what I think at all. Besides, the watchmaker also made a similar choice.
And because of that, he bid farewell to the Express and never walked among the stars again in his lifetime.
Not all journeys lead to the stars. Even if we leave the Express, some trailblazing paths will still continue. You can think of it this way. The title of Nameless doesn't belong to any one person. Each individual will have their own view of what it means to walk this path and will always try their best, no matter the situation. The goal of my trailblazing is not the unknown world, but every living being who exists under the stars. In my homeland, the name Welt means world. It suggests that each person is a world unto themselves, and that we harbor as many possibilities as the distant stars. The connections I gain on my journey are what is most precious to me.
Welt is one of my favorite characters.
My way of the Trailblaze, and the reason why I decided to stay here.
Why me?
Like I said before, I left my home in a hurry too. I know how you feel right now. I also know that a person will only be able to truly face themselves once they've decided to say goodbye to their past, the same way you're doing right here, right now. There was never a third person with us, was there?
I told you he'd find out.
I should have known nothing could escape your keen eyes. Since you already know 1 week's secret, there's no need for me to build up suspense. Let's go. We'll head straight for the finale and take our final bow in this farewell performance.
Feathers Eternal, Sky Complete, Peak Canny, always having one more twist up their sleeves. We can cross the night together, not because of her brilliance, but because we know each other. What are these two doing here? I see. For all that has happened, the Grand Theater stands deserted. The man who crashed here with broken wings must learn how to walk on the land. To do that, he must first fly toward the stars. Challenge. and it would let me use a level 80 Sunday if I wanted to. So, for all Jingyuan havers, you can test out what it'll be like to be T0 once again. For everyone else, use your Topaz. For me, Firefly.
I know you can hide your appearance, but trespassing on restricted family grounds is still a bold move.
Don't worry. I won't take too much time. I was a child when I first visited the Grand Theater. I remember seeing the light behind the curtains from here, and believing it to be the morning star guiding me toward the land of the dreams.
How goes your GU run?
When I returned here many years later as the head of the Oak
Good.
family, I finally learned that the light was actually a Stellaron.
Now that you've returned
A
to the
little
stage,
slow because I haven't
what are you
gotten
planning to do?
like good equations, but
Have you tried pulling E6 5 stars and then getting S1s?
and then getting S1s.
Yes. I mean, you plan to get E2 Jiaoqi without getting S1, right?
Still thinking about that.
Prepare for my departure.
Jeez, the constant
I've
adventuring
always
follow-ups
believed
from the
person's
dudes that
starting
take your
point should also
energy.
be his last stop.
Should be his last stop.
Have you ever seen the elderly at the end of their lives? As they welcome their final moments, they invariably raise their hands, stretching their arms into the emptiness. Much like how babies also stretch their arms into the air when they are first born. Humanity flaps their wings twice as they complete their journey. Once when they are born, and once when they die. In order to flap my own wings and soar again.
One powerful elite enemy.
One.
I will say goodbye. Here. To the me of yesterday. I really hate this face. My expressions feel so dull and lifeless.
I see. That explains why something always felt off about your appearance. The halo above your head that symbolizes the harmony, it's been missing since the moment we reunited.
My face when the
It's
dice
true
have
that
been
this ring was
cast.
bestowed upon our people by the heavens. But that doesn't mean it can't be thrown away.
They keep bringing out peak art.
Charmony Dove.
This much peak in such a short span of time cannot be legal.
While I was in the Gallery of Thoughts, at the entrance of the dream, I chose to completely sever the halo from myself.
Why?
I am a fugitive, after all. I must remove any chance of being detected by the family. Another reason is to feel pain. A pain like falling from the sky with broken wings that can keep me awake. This is how I can cast aside all the blessings of the harmony and the order.
Oh dear, please don't target March again.
For the first time in my life, enter the sweet dream as an ordinary person.
Is that also how Mr. 1 Week came into this world?
No. You wouldn't believe the real story even if he told you. He was born from an accident. One that you're actually quite familiar with.
Hitting you with the train?
It was that try not to laugh challenge.
Oh.
Quite embarrassing, to be honest. I was roaming around as an ordinary person when I unfortunately fell into that Pepeshi's trap. The
Finally
prank
got
that
that guy.
fragmented Miss Ting-Yun also divided my fragile self into two.
Are you saying that he's a part of you? That's quite surprising given that you two look nothing alike.
You could say he's another possibility of me. I too was once a child, with aspirations buried deep within. Over time, those childhood voices grew increasingly faint. Maybe if I had made a small change in my childhood, I would have turned out to be exactly like him. What a pity. Failing to become a better version of yourself. So, my final farewell will be like that of Miss Ting-Yun. I will perform a tuning on myself and return to my complete form. And this also means that 1 week will vanish for good. That's why I said this was the last stop. Is there a possibility that you will be the one who disappears? No. This is a foregone conclusion. But who's to say there won't be any changes? Maybe deep down, I'm also anticipating this possibility.
Regardless of the outcome, you will have a witness. I'll be waiting for you in the audience.
Much appreciated. Now, shall we begin?
They're about to do the fusion dance.
Possibility. You've really changed. In the past, you wouldn't have tolerated any noise at all. I'm about to embark on an unknown journey, where it will be impossible to maintain my orderly life. I will have to navigate unexpected surprises, much like today. You're not ready at all, are you? I feel unsettled, maybe even scared. Ever since I left Penacony, I could no longer control everything. Don't flatter yourself. You can't control anything. But isn't that how it is for most people? My fear of the unknown may be a weakness, but your presence has shown me that surprises aren't always bad. Meeting you has been a great help to me, and I'm glad to have discovered this side of myself. I also feel grateful for the opportunity to tell you this in person. I truly dislike you. What? Are you sure you didn't mean the opposite? I must admit, many of your qualities strike a chord with me. There are times when I want to joke around, freely express my thoughts, or openly share my dislike of a person. Or my fondness. I want to tell her that I love all her songs. Then go for it, Sonny. You always talk about locking the bird in the cage, but you're the one who's trapped. Look at yourself. Besides discipline and hesitation, there's nothing else in your life. If you continue living like a slab of marble, you'll break into pieces when you fall. But I won't become like you. I simply can't. I dislike people who are frivolous. It makes me uncomfortable to even emulate them. If I fail, I will still uphold my principles, such as decorum and stateliness. As for the harmony,
maybe he'll
my
take it all.
stance remains the
Possibly.
same. Whether it's you or the Pats,
So true.
if what I once doubted,
Possible.
or even opposed, becomes the force I must rely on in the future, then this time, My true heart will guide the tuning. I'll leave it to you. What is this? Leaving your fate entirely up to a coin flip? This isn't like you at all. Did you lose your mind after being run over by the Express? Or were you possessed by that IPC gambler? Failure is always the best teacher. To save more lives, you must first understand what they live for and what they die for. The best way to achieve this is through personal experience. You see? I'm already starting to make changes. Whether it's us merging or one of us disappearing, I'll leave the tuning to fate. And see if I can embrace all that I detest. Only then will I truly be able to walk among the living, in their world. But what if you can't do it? Well, that's out of my hands. It will just prove that I'm still the same person. The person who always disappoints his sister.
Peak Canny, Grand Theater. Go to the
It's just another name for flying. That's why I rejoice at my broken wings. Step into the mortal world to see how it truly is. Then, be born as a human and die as one. And with my last breath, I'll join the weak in reaching my hands toward the sky. On the planet of festivities, whatever identities I once had, they no longer matter. It's not the gods who answer us, but ourselves from the future. I don't have much to say, but as it's time to part ways, here's one last piece of advice. When telling jokes, be sincere. Don't sweat the details, and above all, don't explain them every time.
Chicken Wing Boy.
Never mind.
So true.
Maybe it's better for you not to joke at all. No objections from me. This is so annoying. How did I become so dull?
I enjoy this scene.
Well, despite everything, try not to be too hard on yourself. There will always be people who are sad. Planet of festivities, land of the dreams. I say goodbye to my home. Should one desire to leave the stage for good,
one must first step back onto the stage!
as expected.
It's so peak.
The trickiest thing is tuning yourself. These dissonant sounds are much too harsh.
Like fire until everything burns to ashes! Firefly Type 4 in position. Fight to land!
Let's improvise.
Allow me to purge the root of the problem. The truth burns clear. Everything in this world is bleeding.
Echoes of the past need not fade away. Follow the stars!
Grace and elegance.
The
mood is set. Let the show begin!
Here we go. Now we got some damage up.
Disorderly noise!
Some value, I suppose. Eternal.
At time.
Dreams do come true. Time has come. Let it be revealed.
Is it inevitable for me?
Set the scene, go play! May the foul stench dissipate quickly. Time to cleanse the filth.
Every petal, all will be swept away by the wind.
Set in position. Attack!
Allow me to purge the root of the problem.
Join the battle. Noisy.
Like fire until everything burns to ashes!
Perfect skill point management. Let's go. Break. Huh? That one didn't re-break. Oh, broke now.
The mood is set. Let the show begin!
Grace and elegance.
Dreams do come true. Disorderly noise!
Yeah.
DPS Lincha. A new venture on the 8th dawn.
On this 8th day, I grant myself departure.
Well, how should I address you now? Mr. Sunday or Mr. 1 Week?
Whichever you prefer. He's probably mocking me from inside right now. Thank you for accompanying me through all this, Mr. Yang. This farewell journey has come to an end.
What are your plans after leaving Penacony?
At this point, there's no need to hide things from you. I believe there's more to the incident involving the Stellaron on Penacony.
Are you suggesting that the Dream Master wasn't the one controlling the Stellaron?
Don't worry. The Oak family was indeed behind seizing the Stellaron and resurrecting the fallen Eon during the Charmony Festival, and you've already defeated them. But Mr. Gopherwood once told me that all the Order's efforts were aimed at avoiding the same mistakes that the Harmony made. My guess is that the family from the Montour system must be involved. Unfortunately, too much time has passed to verify that. Penacony is just a small territory, and even the family heads with their authority cannot enter the sacred site of the Harmony and inquire about the true will of the Great One.
The Rock.
In the worst-case scenario, if Sheepei turned a blind eye, how could the strong defending the weak hold up? Mr. Yang, I just want to tell you this. The Harmony has more than one side. They can be the most steadfast ally of the Astral Express, or the most fearsome enemy.
Well, thank you for being honest with me. The efforts of the crew on Penacony were driven by the same concern. After all this, the harmony and the preservation will keep the situation on the planet of festivities in balance. With the momentum from the Trailblaze, more forces will arrive, and Penacony will become a public space in the cosmos. Freedom is the only answer the Nameless can offer. I'm glad that Penacony needs it.
You and I both strive for a peaceful society, even if our reasons are different. And you've gone even further than I have. If not for our paths, perhaps you and I wouldn't be in opposition.
Don't sell yourself short. We're not fundamentally opposed. Otherwise, you wouldn't have shown
Hello,
mercy in front of
Argenti.
the Dream Master. This shared journey is my way of repaying you.
Gonna get you.
After all, you are one of my trailblazing goals.
About that, you've given me many insights as well. Humans are the measure of everything, and no one is the sole savior. Creating a paradise remains one of my lifelong ambitions. As I move forward, I realize I must build it brick by brick. Therefore, I have a request that I hope you'll consider.
I just noticed in one of the windows in the Penacony Grand Theaters, just two silhouettes where one's begging for mercy, the other's just throwing left hook after left hook.
While I lack the will to trailblaze, nor can I become a true Nameless. I admire your convictions. Perhaps what I need, more than asceticism, is knowledge. Therefore, after leaving Penacony, would you consider letting me come aboard the Astral Express and travel with you for now?
Yippee!
What?
Something. Play PEKORA and you'll see. Sometime later.
So this is why I brought him here.
And here we are.
Mr. Sunday wants to join us on the Express. Of course, I can't make that decision alone.
If you didn't here, you want to have brought him back. What's your judgment? Someone's going to join us on our journey. That should be open. B. In this battle, you can one who directly against them. You can hold the most weight.
I learned the most valuable lessons from my past opponents. Please, say whatever's on your mind. ...
And you always have passion. Faith, part of the past, we can be friends. It's gotta be number one.
What?
Dialogue options.
Ah, I see.
Don Hung says he seconds it.
You did get nerfed after turning into a good guy. So I guess I'm okay too.
Thank you, March, for the input.
Thank you all for your forgiveness. Perhaps I'll
He
find the
grinded
answer I'm
the
looking
most
for on this
valued
journey.
input.
Perhaps I'll find the answer I'm looking for on this journey. And when that day comes, it'll be farewell. Until then, rest assured that I will do my best to fulfill my duty as your companion.
Looks like we've come to a decision. Remember to keep Pom Pom in the loop too.
Now that our business on Penacony is settled, it's about time we get back on track and prepare for our next warp jump.
Yeah, but let me try contacting Madame Herda again before we set it all. She'll just look
Oh my
good
god.
she is. What?
5 face out ults in a row.
Brain in a jar or vat? What?
Yes.
Yeah. Nothing new came up. I should at least let her know we're leaving.
Try?
Completely deleted Argenti Phase 3.
I tried contacting the space station several times, but never got any response. Maybe there's a problem with the interastral network. Shouldn't be anything to worry about. What could happen on the Genius's home turf? Even the Antimatter Legion wouldn't stand a chance. Please do not go to a cutscene immediately with the Antimatter Legion just dominating them. For all we know, Madame Herda could be making a move again. Ah, yes. Madame Herda making moves. ... says the silence.
No, we're still not quite there.
Mm-hmm.
Indeed, this is only a minor ripple that no one will ever notice. So, you must
Yippee, I have all the
also
synchronicity level
understand
reward. Or
we're
no, I don't. I do not have all the synchronicity level rewards. I'm missing a little under half of
outweighs
them.
the importance of the
I have all the
answers
gallery
themselves.
rewards.
So-called magic has its own set of principles. There are no mysteries in this universe that cannot be solved. So, all-seeing presence. I ask you this. What is divinity?
It's just so peak. Trailblaze Mission Interlude. Stay tuned to find out what happens in the upcoming installment. Click anywhere in the blank area to close. Visitor verification. I see. 30 Stellar Jades. Where's the book? Is this the book? Yes, book.
Sunday?
No.
Okay. Right, I guess, yeah, I did unfortunately see a story leak.
Yo mama.
Yeah.
I mean, I think I'm probably past the point of whatever leak you saw, but complete Trailblaze Mission, then a new venture on the 8th Dawn, 1400 XP, Nameless Honor XP.
Yeah. I think it was like on some official Hoyo channel, they accidentally wrote Sunday's affiliation as Astral Express.
Hmm. Must have been a typo, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, they accidentally misspelled March 7th. March 8th. Lost Paradise has never been cast aside. It lies ahead. 10 Stellar Jades. And then we click on Warp, and then we click on Exchange, then we click on Stellar Trade, and we click on Special Pass, and we hit Confirm, putting me in at 18. Yes.
SMH not being at 32.
Silence, liberal! For anyone tuning into this stream, we are sending Bennett to the Cobalt Mines to make batteries for iPhones, Cybertrucks, microwaves, and Baja Blast. I was gonna click on something, but now I forget. Ah, I remember. Characters. This one. Information. Voice.
She has simply proven once again.
Yes,
that
I
our
will
understanding of the
use
essence of life is
Fei
still
Xiao on Hulei's side, I
far
guess,
from complete.
because not doing so is not working.
Mm-hmm.
Acheron can't beat Hulei on floor 10.
That's odd.
I'm on it. Well, Mr. Ying.
For some reason, this voice line is not playing, even though it's not Kalis that's voiceless. That's odd. I want 5,000 Stellar Jades in my bank account.
I'm counting on you to wrap this up, Himiko. Like always, Danheng. Let's make this quick. Danheng, let's make this quick. March, lead the counterattack. I believe in you. I have had my fair share of strife and
It's an honor to fight to the sound of Miss Robin's voice. One day, you will understand my perseverance. What will they experience on the journey to the other side?
Hello,
I want to try
IPC
not following the
goons.
script this time. Is that alright, Kafka?
It too shall fall.
We will find the answers we desire in the midst of battle. A battle is not a game. I know when to stop. Don't be nervous. Just cooperate with me like you did before. Learning about everything you experience is like reading a brilliant novel. You know that the people are made up, but you still can't help but feel joy and sadness for them. Maybe by the end we'll have long lost track of who the author, the reader, and the characters are. Fireflies are such magical
813,000 Acheron ult.
They may
in
throw
mobs.
themselves at a flame or suddenly grow old. But every night before that, they will shine brighter than the stars.
Let's see, this voice line, does he have one? Yuck,
Having
yuck,
an
yuck.
ideal and pursuing it is not rare, but being able to start anew after that ideal is shattered, this kind of willpower will carry him far. In the face of the seemingly unstoppable tide of destiny, we always have the freedom to resist. She must have fought an extremely tragic but heroic battle against herself. There are both dangers and opportunities during interstellar travel. This is what companions are for.
And Fei shall be Hulei time. So first I have to get through Freddy Faz Gorilla.
Right.
The expresses.
Currently on Himiko's interactive voices, and kind of forgot about the fact that all the new voice lines wouldn't have
See what?
words.
I told you we'd have lots of chances to shine.
Please do not have to change voice actresses. Please.
Yeah! This looks way cooler than when you were using a baton.
I mean, I really think there's no way they could let that happen, because literally characters who have been saying shit all game.
Yeah.
Especially Danheng.
Yeah. Wonder if there's a one of those tier list things that ranks how much yappinating characters have done throughout their time and who's in first place.
That's the one that Nahida's on top in Genshin.
HSR voice lines tier list images. This is tier listing their opinions on how good the voices are with I'm just gonna say two standout options. They say Himiko is pretty bad, no, really bad, and that Kafka is in perfection. I agree with Kafka. Is this person insane? Like, this person genuinely has to have like mental illness, because their really bad options are Clara, Himiko, Tingyun, and Sushang. What's wrong with this person? And the third option, when looking up HSR voice line tier list, is the Genshin characters ranked by how many lines of dialogue they have. That is crazy that it's 1500s Nahida, 1400s, 1300s, 1200s, 1100s Ventikaya. HSR English translation errors tier list. Gallagher's Mythos follower status reveal omitted. S tier. Sparkle's mute wrongly translated to rock. Inaccurate and inconsistent use of multiple characters' pronouns. I think I saw something about that one. Wrongly interpreted Aventurine's line referring to Firefly as referring to Trailblazer. Don't know what that one is. Inaccurate translation of Sampo's height. Sushung's age. Characters being overly aggressive towards each other.
Fuck it, random Boris and minion get face out ulted. Just so that Hule doesn't get to Moonrage.
HSR translation errors tier list. Before, aw come on, this is Aventurine speaking. I was looking at quantity over quality. I never expected the kind-hearted director Topaz to resort to distorting concepts like that. Look deep into your heart, will you? You ought to know You ought to know better than anyone else how difficult the projects I take on are.
What was I supposed to do about that? He just took like 5 actions!
Welcome to Hule. Aw, come on, that's looking at quantity over quality. I never expected the beautiful and kind-hearted director Topaz to resort to distorting concepts like that. Look deep into your heart, will you? You ought to know better than anyone else. What says anyone E? Volume down. Because the person messed up their screenshot, I guess. Else, how difficult the project. Never expected. It's just that they forgot to add on the beautiful and. How I imagine Sela and Ratio when they see Luca or Aventurine, and also his own. Inaccurate translation of multiple jokes. Well, I'll look more of that later, I guess. For now, let's see what this. I look forward to cooperating during our travels together. About.
In my heart, she has always been that child who yearned for the many worlds across the vast universe. She has always been Tingyun.
The Xianzhou need brawny warriors with their swords and spears, as well as unpredictable waters like her.
Aventurine is so good against Hule.
Yeah.
We must both move
It kind of makes sense given character that benefits from your team taking on more billion attacks, enemy that does a more billion attacks. But
also, Mach was released during right, it went Aventurine's rerun. Hule appears, and now we still have it without. Couldn't remember if it started before Aventurine, then it would have been crazy to say, "Hey, have Aventurine or suffer." Good news, my Trailblazers! If you want to win, here's your chance. Cutscene. Well, not cutscene, but every time I come here, I can't put marvel just how spacious this car is. This feels wider than the other cars. How is it even physically possible?
Oh, welcome to the party car, Nameless. Would you like to have a drink?
oh
a
no,
snack,
he
or
got fucking Moonrage.
commence
Okay.
Party?
Whatever. Aventurine, your time to shine. Okay, he's doing the funny attack.
Second, just gotta... The 1 hour?
He's broken. Unfortunately, it's a windbreak instead of imaginary break, but... Wish it had been imaginary break, because... that way he could be slow.
Oh, welcome to the party car, Nameless. Would you like to have a drink, a snack, or commence party time?
Hunt March's enhanced basics do almost as much damage as Fei Xiao's ults. Kinda crazy. Anyway, 3-star floor 10, yippee. Oh no. Oh no.
What?
That's a Venturine. Didn't realize floor 10 had a Venturine, or 11. Yeah, we've got True-Sting on one side. And a Venturine on the other. Fun.
Oh, welcome to the party car, Nameless. Would you like to have a drink, a snack, or party time?
Awfully familiar voice line from the bartender.
Right away. Here's a rustic infusion for you. The fragrant aroma of rice, the refreshing taste of sea salt, and a rich consistency matching that of oil. This has been a classic drink on board the Express for several Amber eras now. I particularly like the clever use of rust in its name. You can't help but laugh, can you?
This man is staring
I
at
hope you enjoy
me.
your time in the party car, dear Nameless. We may not be able to get a party started right now, but please feel free to relax and unwind here. This used to be called the meeting car, until my
Fei Xiao ult,
previous
get
master
that man
came
out of
along,
here.
thinking they wouldn't need an entire car for meetings among just a handful of Nameless. That's when my previous master made the decision to rename it the party car.
Just need to Google something real quick. So, let's be a test. Spare for pain. Done. Void archives.
Yes. They're starting to bring out all the Honkai Impact 3rd shit.
It used to be called the meeting car until my previous master, and then above that, just casually Void archives came along. They wouldn't need an entire car for meetings. Were you here all along?
As a robot drinksmith, my design ensures I remain appropriately inconspicuous. The fact that you don't remember me is precisely as intended. Should I introduce myself again?
If you look up an image of Void Archives, you will find a suspiciously similar character to Luocha.
That's crazy. Sure, keep it under 40 words, please. Maybe later. Sure, no more than 3 sentences, please.
I am a robot drinksmith, invented and created several
Why are my
eras
facial
ago
all so
by a certain
wimpy?
nameless. My previous
Like, I'm hitting
that
for
only took
87,000.
Are the
So
enemies wind
bad.
resistant?
This is a blaze out of space. I don't think this is wind resistant.
Let's take a look.
No, it wouldn't be.
150% damage resist against wind.
Definitely true, and you're not lying to me.
Wait, let me put my glasses on.
I know you don't wear glasses.
20%.
Okay, that was 118,000. I must have been missing a buff one time, but like, that's still so bad.
I'll add one more then.
Facial hitting for 118,000, Acheron hitting for 800,000.
Apparently the drink fizz was named after the last thing Himiko said to Void Archives. Shush.
I should mention that the conductor and Miss March 7th went up to your room looking for you a short while ago.
Ah yes, the room that I definitely
Perhaps
had before
you
this
should go and see
update.
them, to save them the hassle of looking all over the place for you.
These enemies wind resistant? Let's see.
Oh, Black Swan.
You seem a little hesitant. You need some help.
Guardian Amphorius. Not just here to chat, right? I am, but what would you like to know? Current information we have. Fortunately, I've never set foot there, hence my limited knowledge. Goal of the garden. Better to call it my personal goal. Establish memories that are forgotten. Better behind a window. Can you divine the risks? Hee hee. Hee hee! I have dabbled in such things. It's not like I'm well versed in living a predetermined future. Past one. That's all for now. Oh well. Bronya!
Thank you, friend. Although we've been through so much.
Party car.
Yes.
Thank you. I hope that one day the children of Bella.
Sincerest greetings, as always.
Okay, 164,000. That's more like it. Wasn't even with Aventurine's ult up. Okay, I just need to focus the boss because focusing the minions is not working on that well.
So you know how you can run into some characters in the Astral Express and then you can talk to them? Have they always given you 10 stellar jades when you talk to them?
Yes.
Okay, I have no idea how many I have talked to and which one, so either way, it must have been a long time, because when I talked to Rat yesterday, I got surprised by 10 jades. Pretend you didn't notice her.
What's wrong with you? You relax. I'm just dropping by for a visit. I was hacking through the dark. What you
Watch
see
your
in
head.
front of you is a hologram. Seeing is believing, right? If you're still what you see in front of
As apparently I went the wrong way.
Do you want to enter the forgotten?
I would like to look at the priceless jewels, por favor. And then if I click enhance, superimpose, do I have any? I don't, so I should buy 4.
Do you want to enter the...
Miraculously, I just pulled 4 4-star light cones in a row. This is true and believable. Do this. I do have to unlock all of them. Where's the lock button? Here they are. What's this one? We are wildfire for preservation units. Surely I'll use that one. Sparkle, enhance, superimpose, auto add. Yay! When the wearer uses their skill, the next ally taking action except the wearer deals 32% increased damage for 1 turn.
Yippee!
More damage for Acheron. And I'll just take this one. Do I have superimpositions for it? 1. Probably not going to do that. Still need to actually level Dance Dance Dance, which I have been ignoring for Aventuring Traces. But, I mean, Harmony Trailblazers, HP, attack, and defense aren't really all that important. And I don't have any superimpositions. Party car, party car, party car. Head to my room that's above the party car for some reason. Man. March and Pom Pom just sitting in my car even though they said Himiko was here.
Pom has been looking for you all day.
What made you think I'd be here?
Are you daydreaming?
This is
your room, silly. Where else would we go to look for you if not here?
I have my own room now? Why is it such a mess here? I've lost my memory. Who am I? Who are you guys?
Hey, are you sure? Maybe a couple of punches will help to jog your memory.
True.
Aw, looking at this mess reminds Pom
Yippee, trusting down. It only took like 5 minutes.
Aw, looking at this
And
mess reminds
now time for
Pom
the
of the
fucker.
time when they first joined the Nameless.
Indeed, this utterly cluttered storage room brings your thoughts back to the past. Samurai Jack. Back then, you had just survived a perilous adventure on the Herta space station. Then, you boarded the Astral Express and began your own space comedy. Featuring Dante Alighieri.
So true.
I remember that. It was shortly after I boarded the Express. Some, or maybe a long time ago. At that moment when I first boarded the Express.
I'd heard noises coming from the ventilation ducts, which made me wonder if something was hiding in there. Curiosity got the better of me, and I climbed up to take a look. And then I got stuck.
Mm-hmm. So did you find anything out of the ordinary in there?
Mm-hmm. I found somebody else stuck in the ducts. Him.
Ha 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 ha. Any thoughts to share on the matter? I just wanted to explore the place. I apologize for my grave misjudgment. I heard noises coming from the ducts, so...
No copycat excuses!
No copycat excuses.
All right. Today's a happy day, so Pom Pom won't spoil it with lectures. I've gathered everyone here today because I have an announcement to make. It was terribly remiss of the conductor to have left him without a room of his own on the express.
He seems pretty happy with the current arrangement, though.
No, he isn't. I am currently smiling. What are you talking about?
Ask the golden question.
But I think the conductor should be the one to do the honor instead.
Then here goes. Will you join the Astral Express crew as a nameless?
Why did Pump Pump say that with, like, such boredom? And here goes. Will you join the Astral Express crew as a nameless? You would like to sign on the dotted line here. We can start your 401k benefits this next Monday.
Then here goes. Will you?
I thought I was already part of the crew. I'd love to. Can I pass? And here I thought you were going to assign me a room.
Not so easy. You can't call yourself a nameless until you've cleared the 18 Sentinels Mr. Yang trial.
Which reminds me, March hasn't cleared it yet either. I'll set it up a little later. Tomorrow afternoon, you can be the first one to give it a shot.
Yippee.
Oh, please don't. I was just joking.
You don't have to give us an answer right away. You judge by the fact that there's a flashback. I think I gave an answer. Becoming a nameless signifies leaving the past behind to blaze a trail into the future.
Exploring the far corners of the universe will seem more exciting than just looking out for yourself.
You'll step out of your comfort zone to set forth.
Maybe I should have saved Akron ult for not 1% of his health.
Your home will no longer be the places you know and love, but the distant stars.
Above all else, becoming a nameless means the responsibilities you'll bear far outweigh the rewards you'll reap.
The rewards are stellar jades, which
this,
gives me 5 stars,
do you
so...
still wish to become a nameless?
Yes, I do, or no, I don't. Unfortunately, I am a cringe nene baby that never says no when any of the Astral Express crew ask me anything.
Aw, yay! I'm sure we'll be the bestest trailblazing buddies.
Since he has made his decision, let's gather round and formally welcome the Astral Express crew's newest member!
Yippee. Take an oath to become a nameless.
Are you ready for your initiation into the nameless?
Oh my god, he said the line! He said the line!
It's ball or something?
Yes. And then proceed to kill my people.
It's all or nothing!
Discord users when they remember the soundboard exists.
I don't think I can beat floor 11.
You youngsters are so full of energy. I'm jealous.
Let's recite the Trailblazer Creed. Now, please repeat after Pom-Pom.
This is kind of cringy. Can I skip over this part? Hell no, recite that creed.
1. No matter the ebb and flow of fate, stop staying within the lines. 2. Even in the face of tempestuous seas, we always align. 3. Even if we don't gain the upper hand, we'll fight for right. 4. Even if forgotten by the world, never care a rap for hindsight. 5. No matter how bleak the cosmos may get, let us light the night. 6. Even when there are wheels within wheels, go ahead.
May
this journey lead us starward.
Yippee. Sadly, Himiko's voice is missing from that line.
You think we can drop this part of the initiation next time?
I only ever win the gamble when I already have a charged ult?
Why is March now saying that this is cringe? This seemed like something that she would enjoy.
Hey, March 7th, don't ruin the moment.
Yeah, Pom Pom, let's...
Ahem. You are now
I'll bite my
officially
tongue.
nameless. Welcome to the crew.
All right, let's get
It's
back.
all or nothing.
Now that you're a nameless on the Astral Express, it's only right that you have a room of your own.
Okay, I beat Aventurine
Pom-Pom
with
is so glad that he finally has a place of his
only
own.
Acheron standing.
Jesus.
It's just that the current Express has far fewer cars compared to the past. The passenger cabin only has 4 rooms. Well, 3, technically, since Dan Heng has been sleeping in the archives.
Okay, so apparently the passenger cabin has 4 rooms, and 3 technically since Don Hung's been sleeping in the archive. So does that mean that Pom Pom just sleeps at the wheel or something?
Doesn't sleep. Pom Pom is definitely Akavelli.
Whoa, 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 we cannot make these bold claims. Saying that the parlor car doesn't sound half bad. Let's buy another car. I can just room with one of you. Alright, I'll stay in the parlor car. That is like a reasonable choice.
Don't even think about it. The parlor car is for receiving guests.
Mm-hmm.
His room doesn't have to be in the passenger cabin, actually.
He's right. There's an unused room on the second level of the party car that you can move into. Let's go over and check it out.
Mm-hmm. This car that I have always had. Welcome back.
Greetings, my nameless friends. My, look at those sunny smiles. Has something good happened? Don't tell me. Is it finally party time? How about a joke to kick off the party? I have just the one for you. Behold, a night of beauty on this night of beauty. Night and night sound the
Yeah,
same. Get it?
Nice.
Homophonous puns. You can't help but laugh, can you?
Could not understand what the mailman was saying because they had a mask on, but what I do know is that they needed me to sign for something, which was unusual because nothing that was in the mailbox looked out of the ordinary, and I didn't think I was actually going to have to do anything, so I didn't put any socks or shoes on, so now I have frostbite on all 34 of my toes.
So true.
Shush, thank you, but maybe we should reformat its system before allowing it to manage the car.
Warning, reformatting me will wipe all user data, including their eating habits, energy expenditure plans, metabolic rates, and more. Mishandling during the reformatting process may also lead to serious consequences, including but not limited to disruption of the life support system and derailment of the Express. The loss of dietary data may even result in a new subsysteleron disaster.
Apparently Shush is actually Acavili, not Pom
I'm
Pom.
sure you've already realized, but that was just a joke for before the party begins.
Or perhaps he was joking. Or perhaps we should put an EMP in his bread.
Keep the dad jokes coming.
Perhaps another time when I'm not here. Jokes like this make my head hurt, to put it mildly.
What do you mean by that? Well, you seem like the one that would be giving these jokes.
All this excitement really takes Pom Pom back to the old days, when this car was still known as the meeting car. The passengers would gather here and eagerly debate over their next destination.
There's a large storeroom that is not used in the upper level. I think it'll make a fitting room. You want me to live in a storeroom? Really? What about the junk in there? The Connector has amassed a mountain of knickknacks over the years, thinking that they'll eventually be useful. We're overdue for some decluttering anyways.
But I bet it won't take long for you to fill this room up with your own clutter.
Won't be enough space to fit all of us, March. You and the Connector should go with Mexicano to see his new room.
Okay, it's this way. Follow me.
Go upstairs and look at your room.
Ta-da! We're here.
See? I wasn't kidding when I said this is the largest room on the Express. You could even fit a Doomsday Beast in here.
How could I allow a Doomsday Beast to slumber next to me?
Oh, that'd be the least of your worries. Even if a Doomsday Beast were
Quest
here,
update!
it'd have to sleep in a cardboard
RoboQuest update.
Oh, yeah, I saw that earlier.
box for now.
Misfortune glitch autocritical chance reduced from 25% reduction to 15% reduction.
Let's go!
Broken hourglass glitch ability cooldown increase reduced from 35% to 20%. Pyroflies are no longer valid targets for the Singularity Bunny Shield, so flamethrowers can no longer get Bunny Shield.
Okay, wait for it, let me pull up the Steam page to read it myself as well with you.
That's all for the balance patches, the rest is bug fixes.
Cooldown.
And it says they're planning other balance changes, so yippee.
Okay, yeah. I don't know if I ran into the Bunny Shield one. What was that?
Bunny Shield is enemies have a chance to have an invulnerable shield that requires a head bonk to remove.
Ah.
You can guess why that would be terrible for flamethrowers.
Yes.
Keeping those things as pets.
The room is admittedly kind of messy right now. But so is everybody else's when they first boarded the Express. My room may look pretty fancy now, but that's because I put a lot of effort into designing it myself.
May I remind you that your expenses on lifestyle essentials have grossly exceeded your Express Fund budget?
Carpets, pillows, rocking chairs, and jumbo pom-pom toys are lifestyle essentials, aren't they?
Do you really need over 20 pillows, though?
Yes.
Of course I do. How else would I have pillow fights?
In any case, to prevent such situations from happening again, I must reiterate the rules for accessing the Express Fund. Firstly, the conductor is in charge of all resource allocation within the Express. If you need any renovation work done, look for Pom-Pom. Secondly, since you're now officially a member of the Astral Express, you must be responsible for your share of duties aboard. Only then can you exchange the corresponding amount of Express funds for supplies from Pom-Pom.
Unless you want to sleep in a cardboard box, I suggest prioritizing the renovation of your bedroom first.
Apparently I have been sleeping in a cardboard box for the past 2 years.
Pom-Pom will provide him with the renovation funds. Then he will use those funds to pay Pom-Pom for the renovations. What's the point of that? Just get the conductor to renovate his room directly.
This is called procedural justice.
Mm-hmm. At any rate, I'm now a member of the Astral Express crew, and I have even my own room to boot. I'll just make do for today. Tomorrow I'll clean up the place and build myself a nice, cozy bedroom. Soon, or much later, at this moment, in the still messy, unfurnished room...
Jeez. You sure do love to procrastinate.
Help! Help! I'm being gaslit! I forgot that I have my own room now. I was planning to start cleaning up tomorrow, or actually I just wanted to avoid doing my duties.
All I want to know now is, isn't it uncomfortable to sleep on a cardboard box?
But Pom-Pom also knows that the first step is always the hardest.
That is why we're here today, to help you with taking that first step.
Pom-Pom has prepared a starter fund to help you kickstart the renovation. You can use it to set up your bedroom.
Thank you, Conductor. I'm tired. Let's discuss this again tomorrow. Thank you, Conductor.
Appreciation is better shown with actions. We're getting that bedroom done one way or another.
Let's get to it then.
Yay! Let's do this!
Yay, you can gradually liven up your room by renovating and customizing it. Giant fucking pom-pom! Completing the renovations will increase the renovation progress of your room and raise your decor rating. This will earn you renovation subsidy. First step to building an ideal bedroom is cleaning up the clutter. Clean up bedroom area for 1,000 credits. And start decluttering and say goodbye to your cardboard boxes. Renovating. My boxes, no! Next, say hello to your new mega bed. Basic furniture that costs 1,000. Quick hit confirm. Pom-Pom will help you get some things done.
Phew, we're finally done. He has finally taken his first step toward completing the renovation of his bedroom. Pom-Pom is so glad. I was worried I might never see this room get completed.
One small step for him, one giant leap toward humankind overcoming procrastination. We're still lacking a pillow in here. Although someone who can sleep comfortably on a cardboard box probably doesn't need one.
Let's just leave it for now. And get one tomorrow?
No can do. If we drag this out till tomorrow, it'll never be done. Wait here. I'll be right back.
Marcellus hurriedly ran off. A few minutes later, she knocks on the door, knocks the door open, holding...
Here, use this pillow for now.
Holding a pillow in her
It's
arms.
a good thing there's no shortage of pillows in my room. I told you pillows were essentials.
Oh, not bad! Hurry and place the pillow on your bed.
Put the pillow down.
Time for me to see if this pillow matches your bedroom.
Pillow. That's how you do it. Everything is white, gray, and yellow. I wonder why that could be. Feels like we're missing something. Here's some custom decorations. See what we have prepared for you. Choose what color you like. Make color pillows. Give me the gold one to match everything else.
You've done well today. Get an early rest tonight.
Yes, Bennett.
There's a ton of duties to do tomorrow.
And so you know Enjo, the fucking abyss dude who just like runs around everywhere and causes problems.
Yeah, on purpose.
For the traveler. Yeah. Enjo, and the names Enjo calls himself are just, where are we? Okay, just call me that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so in the recent event, he calls himself what can be translated as, like, Valley Center, and they're in a valley.
Mm.
In that one, Enjo calls himself Mountain Below. When
I assume they're in a cave of sorts?
Well, or rather, at the foot/base of the mountain.
Ah.
And this is in the Signs of the Canopy quest. Enjo itself means abyss above, or like above the abyss, or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Won't slip away this time.
It's getting late, so we'll see you later.
Sweet dreams.
Yeah. Enjo just calls himself whatever the name of where he appears is.
Based. The current step in this quest is sleepy time. So tired can't be bothered to write a description night.
In before he runs out of clever names and just ends up naming himself to that.
A strange ceiling. But you have a vague feeling that it will become the ceiling you know best in the future. Got some boneless chicken right here. Hell yeah.
Zhongli holding Yugui and the new banners.
Hmm?
Just look at it.
Ah. When you wake up tomorrow morning, you'll see it. When you go to sleep tomorrow night, you'll see it. This is truly incredible. The drowsiness is encroaching. Sleep. Nah. Yeah. Good night, Astral Express. No dreams tonight. That's sad. Day 2. What a great
Drag
night's
is
sleep.
banging on the weapon banner.
Looks like today's my turn for duty. I'm feeling so lazy, just want to chill. What if I skip again? Pom-Pom's gonna lose it. Better just suck it up and do my part. Huh? What's that on the table? Check the duty schedule. What's this on my desk? Astral Express duty roster? Oh! Pom-Pom. Good morning, Passenger Mexicano. Did you sleep well last night? Did you come to bring me breakfast? The express conductor came to my room so early in the morning. It must be to bring me breakfast. Nice try. It's already the afternoon. Oh, damn. Hold on to that Astral Express duty roster on your desk. Next up, Passenger Mexicano. Make sure to give it a good once-over and you'll be all set to be on duty. Pom-Pom will hand out the express fund based on your duty performance. Use it to conduct room construction just the way you like it. Me, are you ready to start with your shift? I love doing shifts. There we go, that's the spirit. This will track the room's renovation progress in real time. Wow. Trust funds are essential to advancing the renovation progress. Click here to hammer. Pom-Pom just beating someone with a hammer. Click here to go on duty and collect express fund. Why is Himiko there? Commence duty. What? select an action card to progress your duty schedule. Raise the corresponding member's duty level to obtain express funds. Different action cards entail varying workloads. After selecting an action card, the schedule will advance a set number of steps to reach the corresponding tile. In effect, will be triggered based on tile you stop on. When selecting action cards, do your best to end up on advantageous tiles. Dinner meetings will be held periodically in the schedule, and you can gain a large amount of express funds based on your report results. Treat that as your main goal. Select an action to see what you can get from that. With different levels of work, level advance. That's your action. Himingo checked the operations of various machinery in the Express. The Express can continue to increase its mileage while remaining safe. Express funds up. Himiko accumulated duty XP. Duty level is increased by 3. Express funds increased by 300. Very nice. We completed one action. The team obtained duty experience and also raised their duty level. Yes. Every action can grant you express funds prepared by Pom Pom. Working to earn your fortune is a pleasure indeed. Getting used to things pretty quickly. Continue scheduling your actions and arranging your duties. I'd like to move forward by 2, I think. So, supply purchase. What is this? A random ominous event. So yeah, I'll definitely go for this one then. Updated the purchase list for the expensive supplies. I'm gonna stop raving about the new snacks they got. Benefits. Lucky event occurred. A Himiko has appeared. Purchased a batch of uniquely flavored coffee additives from the passing merchant. She unilaterally declares that significantly improves the flavor of the coffee she brews. Notably, she does not have a coffee in this image. Let's do regular comms. Snack time. March has prepared snacks for everyone. Everyone's happiness has skyrocketed.
I think I'm gonna leave PC. See ya.
Alright, see ya. And now Bennett has sent a meme that has, could in theory be used as an admission of guilt for being the one who murdered the, United Healthcare CEO in Manhattan. I too shall be leaving soon once I finish up some of this. Lucky occurrence. Okie dokie. So I want to move 3 and then 1, so absolutely do this. dinner meeting. Yippee. It's meeting time. Passengers, please assemble in the meeting area. The counter will receive Squad Leader Himiko's report and rate this duty phase's results. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Have a pom-pom limit time of mental. Alright, so right. Okay. 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 All right. All right. I don't actually know if this is better to just do one Himiko or 3 welts, so I'll just do this. Okie dokie. New decorations and meeting. Somewhere on the express. What are you guys doing? Is something wrong with Shush? Kitty! Oh, kitty cat. Dear Nameless, as a caterer of my lighting and cleaning function has been stimulated with making calibrations right now. Let me let my cat out of my room. And while I'm up, I might as well grab another Baja Blast. And look at the many birds that are outside. Truly beautiful creatures. Baja Blast. Truly delectable flavor. And Himiko's preparing to take over parts of the system that mainly input data for the AI components to learn from. I've already attached the controller to Shush. I also have to test it to see how the controller's key mapping is emulated. Tap the OK button, up, up, down, down, left, right, B, A. cheat code correct. Now entering self-destruct mode. Dear Nameless, we shall meet again in the next cycle of the universe. Ooh, wah. What's going on? Himiko, hurry up and hit the cancel button. Don't worry, this is the previous owner's idea of a cheat code joke. Did you guys like it? Himiko's expression is calm, even with a hint of a faint smile, but careful observation could reveal that her hands are clenched in furious anger, their veins bulging. Your previous owner. I'll be sure to find him. Please let him be in the next. Please let him be in 3.0. Please, I need to see Void Archives. But Void Archives, he will suffer for his indiscretions when that time comes. Continue with duty, I suppose. 4. If I do a 2 and a 2, then I can possibly pull more stuff. There we go. Inspiration event occurred. Acquired median ability. Okie dokie. Then roll a 1. Lucky event. Published paper in the journal, so spatial biology. Influence factor is rising. The entire. Increased experience accumulated by the next action by 50%. Very nice. I would like to move 3 and then 2, but I don't have a way to do that, so we'll just move 3 and then pray that we get a 2. Inspiration event occurred. Acquired median ability. That's raising be used +1 times. Sweet. Got a 2. I would like to move 3, but I can't do that. Let's level Himiko. And then, yeah, this. Their meeting about to begin. Let's do a mental reset to try and pull 5. Didn't hit it. Let's run it again. What is happening here? I perhaps could have played it a little better. I'm getting used to it. End meeting. After the dinner meeting ends somewhere on the express. I'll be the chef for today. Prepare a scrumptious lunch for all passengers. Are you all ready? Of course. Bring it. My mind and body are ready. Where's Mr. Yang? He fled long ago. That old weasel. Come on, guys. These are all normal ingredients. How bad can it be? It's rare that Himiko's cooking, so let's show her some respect. Where did this idea that Himiko was a bad cook come from? Hold on, let me practice the recipe again. Heat oil in the pan, then let it cool. How cool though? When the butter is melting, and does that mean when it starts to melt or when it's fully melted? This bottle is salt, right? Let me try. Oh, it's detergent. Okay, I see where the idea came from. Why would there be detergent here? I take back what I said. Don Kong, help. Guess there's no dodging this one. Do you need me to help you prep, Himiko? Should I let him help? The chest digging requires that you finish this alone. It's okay to receive help sometimes. I appreciate the trouble then, Dan Hung. This deep-fried water bat with giant maw calyx, how about we just forget it? Absolutely not. This is today's main dish. I tried many times before succeeding. Yes, chef. This round of duties has ended. For an overall evaluation. Duties complete. First meeting, final meeting, add to renovation. Well, it's just expensive. You can also obtain construction blueprints of pom-pom as rewards for going on duty. Complete the bedroom's construction based on the blueprints. Wall decoration. Gives us wall decoration. Did that cut into the window? I views? Yeah, there was a window there. How did we do that? Bedside cabinet. Why would you? Why? Why is it like that? And why do I still have a cardboard box? I thought we got rid of those. Writing desk. So that's why there was that empty space there. Alright, bedside stool. With giant pom-pom. And leather sofa. Okay. I have some words for the interior designer, but whatever works. I suppose. Good evening, dear Nameless. Congratulations on finishing the bedroom construction. I'm genuinely thrilled to see this space come to life. For the Nameless, the bedroom is like an energy core for the Intellitron. A stable shutdown and rest ensure smoother operation after rebooting. And a bedtime story is just as crucial as holding down the power button before shutting down. Listen to the bedtime story. Please, no more of those bad jokes. What do you mean, bad jokes? Dear Nameless, you're quite the joker. When have I ever told bad jokes? That's what I'm saying. Intellitron always goes with work with different moves. Over time, his coworker noticed a pattern. If he's grumpy, he must have charged with heat-based energy the night before. If he's calm, he must have charged with hydropower. One day, he was unusually serene at work. Now the question, what kind of energy did he charge with? Green energy? He charged with nuclear power, because he's full of peace today. Get it? Contrasting nuclear with peace? This tickles my funny bone. Nyuk nyuk nyuk. Let me tell you one too. Oh, dear Nimbus, I always knew you were a master of humor. I'll make sure to save your jokes in the database and pass them on to future generations of the Nameless. Once, there was a person who liked to cover his nose and mouth with his blanket while sleeping. Eventually, no one saw him ever again. What? Question, how does such a tragic event happen? Because he became a shut-in. Do you get it? Shut-in sounds like shush, offering a thought-provoking warning, and makes me chuckle. What is happening? Alright, please get some good rest. I'll show myself out. The bedroom's finally finished. No more sleeping in a cardboard box. Huh? Funny thing is, I kind of missed the feel of sleeping there. Alright, let's keep the ball rolling and finish building the other areas. Yeah, I will claim some limited time rewards. Claimable rewards. Ah! I didn't want to start it. I was gonna hop off stream. I'm so bored. I'm so bored. It's time for a round of high-octane indoor sumo wrestling. Dare to fight me? Wolf, wolf, wolf. Scott? Who's barking? You're mocking me. The arrogance. Dang it, don't blame me for destroying you. Wolf, wolf, wolf. No, wait, it's really a dog, and this accent. Peppy? Peppy! Woof, woof, woof. Peppy, I know it's you after hearing your accent. What are you doing sneaking on the express? Woof. Oh, so you weren't sneaking? Asa and Arlen are away on business, so they decided to leave you on the express. I see. How are you able to translate its words? Because cute girls and cute dogs can talk to each other. We went over this. How many languages do you speak exactly? Haha. There's no need for you to nose around the affairs of pretty maidens. No maidens? Looks like Peppy's gonna be staying with us for a while. Hehe, we can play catch. Woof 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 woof. And Peppy, now that you're in Express, guys, do you have to help us with Express duty too? Work will be much easier with you around. Not reading all that. It said okay. That's definitely not what it said. New member joined. Let's go. On duty under new squad. Okay. Well, I will do that next time. Gotta pick a Mose. And that leaves us with 20 pulls. Let's go. Alright, who wants to see 2 10 pulls for Sunday? Sunday, Sunday, Sunday. Oh, we're not getting them. I'll just stop that for. Yep, thank you to everyone that was here for this one and the hour-long one that was before it due to something happening that stopped the stream. I don't know. I know I did not hit the hotkey to stop streaming. I will see you. I don't know if it'll be tomorrow for the next stream since we just finished the story and now we're just on the bedroom event. But I will see you tomorrow, or not tomorrow, on Tuesday for next quiz 38. Tomorrow I will be doing Core Keeper at some time. I forget what time. I don't know if I'll stream that one though. I might make a post just tell you go check out my friends who will be streaming it. And I think that's all. So let me go back. Yeah. Take care. Have a nice rest of your day. Vote Usada PEKORA as Content Creator of the Year for the Game Awards.